Hi, everybody. It's Right On Ron, and today is August the 29th, and it's the long weekend coming up. And let's see, my sobriety date is November the 3rd, 1988. And why I mention that is to give people hope that there is recovery and there is sobriety, and you can live amazing life from your heart each and every day. So what have I been up to? I've been in Warman now, Saskatchewan, for a few months. I think since March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So almost 6 months. I've been in this new house for a couple of months, and it's going good. It was really, really hot here. It's been like 90 or whatever, 30 every day. So I just got air conditioning the other day, last week, and now I absolutely love my house even a lot more. So that's going good. I'm getting a deck built, 20 by 14, and they're going to start it next week. So that's probably the last of my projects here. I am going to get a hot tub, swimming pool, and sauna. I'm going to get that added in my backyard in time. I just don't know when. I really want to go on holidays, so I'm just giving you an update what I'm doing and what my plans are. So I'm hoping to get away in October sometime, and maybe go for a couple of months or a couple of weeks. I'm just not sure. Somewhere nice and hot. Yeah. So let's talk about recovery. I helped somebody through the steps on the island, and just unbelievable difference in this person who's now one of my best friends and was my best friend about 20 years ago. So that's going really good. It's nice to pass on the information and the knowledge that I've learned over all the years. And you can do like 12 steps in 12 hours. I kind of say it's that, but it's 12 hours out of your own time. And it can change your life, and it will change your life. And you can actually have sobriety. So I'd like to talk about sobriety today. Being sober, I really don't want any part of. There's many examples of being sober in and out of this world, out of the fellowship and not. And I want sobriety. I want to have God in my heart. I want to be good. I want to talk good. I want to feel good. I want to live a life of solutions. I want to live a life of love. I want to live a life of giving. I want to live a life of just being that person. If things are happening around you, and there's 100 people, and there's one in the middle of those 100 people, and everybody is treating that one person bad, not too many people are going to go up and say, leave him or her alone. I'm one of those people. So I actually step outside of the box each and every day to just try to make a small difference in somebody's life, as well as mine. This life is really about loving ourselves first and then loving others. And I've been teaching the steps for years and years, and a lot of people do miss having a resentment on themselves. And that's kind of like the biggest resentment I'll ever have in my life is, why did I drink? Why did I do drugs? Why did I treat myself that badly? And I think not only the resentments on ourselves are really important, I also think and believe that making amends to ourselves is more important than making amends to anybody else in this world. So, that being said, treat yourself good. Be good to you. Be loving to you. You will understand who your people are. And those people that are your people are the ones that love you, appreciate you, and respect you. Even love. A lot of people, we grew up saying, love this, and love is a wonderful thing to have in our life, but it's not enough. I believe what comes first should be respect. And when we respect the people and our family and our friends, if we respect them first and the relationships we're in, we're talking about amazing relationships with friendships, with partners, and yeah, and just being honest. So I know I'm all over the place, but I've learned so much. And here's another thing I like to teach is, if you're not 100% sure out of anything, don't do it. It's just an indicator, and it's just a real indicator that you shouldn't be doing it. And when people ask me questions like, do you want to do this, or can you borrow money, or anything like that, the answer will always be no. Absolutely. So what I'm doing is I'm saying no to you, but I'm saying yes to me. And that's huge, because we are people pleasers. We are people who won't speak up. We're people that care about what other people think. This is why we do the steps. I can walk down any street today and I can feel free. I can talk to anybody. I don't care how important they are. I don't care if they're a CEO of a company. And I honestly don't care if, I do care, but I don't care if they're sleeping on the streets like I used to. So, let's forget about the judging. And if we are, let's judge with love. And I was that person. I can remember when I used to drink. I'll tell you one small story. Is I used to drink near Kingsway. It was called Congo Bob's, believe it or not. And there was a school right near there. And I can remember I got so drunk I had to sleep in the little kids' fort. So you parents, when you go and take your kids to these parks, just watch out for those little forts, because I was the one who was sleeping in them and passed out because it was raining and I had cover, and it just made sense to me. So, today I'm not sleeping in any kind of forts. Anyways, I'm just so filled with gratitude. The sun's shining. It's going to be 90 here again today, or whatever, 30. I can't believe the weather out here. And I tell people I don't see rain, but what I do see at nighttime is thunderstorms. It's almost like Mexico in a way. You'll go to Mexico and it's beautiful, it's hot, but at night you got these thunderstorms. It's almost that way here too. I've seen about 10 thunderstorms. I also saw a tornado, and it was like 3 minutes from my house. Like, wow. And I got it on video if you look at my Facebook. So I got a lot of stuff to share. I finished one person with the 12 steps on the island. I'm helping another wonderful, amazing person on the island. So I'm helping them out. I'm helping somebody in Saskatchewan here, in Saskatoon. It's, what we need to do, I believe, what I need to do is I need to learn this work. I need to study this work. I need to fall in love with this work. And then the most important thing we do out of all of your knowledge that you've learned up to this time, for all of us, is we need to teach this to other people. So that's why I'm so passionate. I have so much enthusiasm. And I mentioned the other day on Facebook, the Greek word for enthusiasm is the God within. So when you're excited about something and you're just can't wait, like a friend of mine's just buying a trailer even today and signing, and just on fire with love and has enthusiasm, and that's enthusiasm is the God within. So, let's have a lot more of that in our life. Let's spread a lot more of that in our life. And let's just be good, kind-hearted people. I know it can't be like this 24 hours a day, but it pretty much can. My days turns into weeks, and I do get my moments, but very short, just very short-timed. So, we say no first, and when we say no to them, we're saying yes to us. So stop putting yourselves in position to hurt yourself. So say no to everyone, but you're saying yes to you. And when you say yes, it's when you're 100% sure. And when I'm 100% sure, it's going to be a yes, yes. It's going to be yes to them, and it's going to be a yes to me. That's when you know it's God-hearted, it's happy, it's the right choice in life. So just to end off with this, before I really do anything in life, I ask myself one question, and it's kind of like a rule of thumb. I have one rule of thumb, and this is what it is it spiritual? So, and if it's no, I don't do it. You just can't. Like if you are, you're going to pay for it, believe me. So spiritually, what should I do? Should I drink today? No, I'm going to listen to that. Should I travel? I think I should, right? If it's possible, let's do it. So if it's a yes, it's good-hearted stuff. And and if it's no, don't do it. And I'm going to end off with just one more tip, and it's about budgeting. Is we need to save our money, and we need to budget, and we need to get the things that we need in life, not the things that we want. Like, people want boats, people want this, or they want that. Let's try to deal with the things that we need first. And that's a really good way to look at life, just to help us out. Anyways, how can my heart reach your heart is if your mind is in the way. So let's get out of our minds, let's go to our hearts, and let our hearts reach other hearts in this world and make a difference and make that change. So with that being said, I love you all. If anybody wants to do the 12 steps in 12 hours, send me a message. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world. I've helped many people. And life can be amazing each and every day when we live in the solution. We live in our hearts and we put it into action. Okay? So I hope everybody stays nice and cool today. I hear Vancouver's about the same weather. It's hot. And in Saskatchewan, it's hot here too. And connect with me. Send me a message. Send me a private message. Let me know if I can help anybody in your family or you. And let's make a difference in this world. Okay? Let's change people's hearts, one heart at a time. Okay, I see all these flies around me and stuff. It's hot here. Anyways, I love you all, and bye.